So we'll just we'll go ahead and get started. So, all right, today's lesson that I'm doing today, it's the first one of my 3 pre-reading activities for the Book of Mice and Men. So, in front of you is a poem called To a Mouse. I would like us to read that out loud. And what we'll do is, there's 8 stanzas, so we'll just go around. Go ahead and read a stanza out loud. I don't know all of your guys' names, so if I point at you, please go ahead and read. Do you want to go ahead and start us off? Read that first stanza for us.
Small, crafty, cowering, timid little beast, oh, what a panic is in your little breast. You need not start away so hasty with argumentative chatter. I would not be loath to run and chase you with murdering ploughstaff.
Good. Go ahead, read the next one.
I'm truly sorry man's dominion has broken nature's social union, and justifies that ill opinion which makes you startle at me, your poor earth-born companion and fellow mortal.
Good.
I doubt not sometimes that you may steal. What then, poor little beast, you must live? An odd ear and 24 sheaves is a small request. I will get a blessing with what is left and never miss it.
Good. Yep.
Your small house too, in ruin. Its feeble walls the winds are scattering, and nothing now to build a new one. Of coarse green foliage, and bleak December winds coming, both bitter and piercing.
Good. Go ahead, Sean.
You saw the fields laid bare and wasted, and weary winter coming fast. And cozy here beneath the blast, you thought to dwell, till crash, the cruel plow passed out through yourself.
Good. Keegan?
That small heap of leaves and stubble has cost you many a weary nimble. Now you are turned out for all your trouble, without house or holding to endure the winter's sleety dribble and hoar frost cold.
Good. Yeah, go ahead.
But little mouse, you're not alone. I'm proving foresight may be in vain. The best laid schemes of mice and men go often askew, and leave us nothing but grief and pain for promised joy.
Good. All right. Yep, right there. Bring us home.
Still you are blessed, compared with me. The present only touches you. But oh, I backward cast my eye on prospects dreary, and forward, though I cannot see, and guess and fear, I guess.
Good. Awesome. Thank you. So, from here, what I'm going to do is, and it would be on the slide, is I have the actual poem itself. So, what I would do, as far as this poem goes, is my next step would be to demonstrate for them, because what we're going to do next is we're going to break up into pairs, and we're going to do a think, pair, share. So what you'll do is, at first I want you to think about it to yourself, and you can do that right now for about a minute or two. Think about and what I want as well is to assign you guys stanzas. So I would demonstrate the first 2, and then as a group, you would each, as a pair, you would each have a stanza, and I would leave that to the rest. So real quick, you 2 do the 3rd stanza, you 2 do the 4th stanza, you 2 do the 5th stanza, you 2 do the 6th, you 2 do the 7th. I would do the first 2 on the board, and I would demonstrate as a class how I want them, when they're thinking about it and they're reading over their stanza, how I want them to annotate it, close read it, and they think about the ones that I've just assigned them, how they would do that. So go ahead and do that right now. Just look at the one that I gave you, the one that I assigned you. So I will have the last one. Sorry, I would have the last one, right? So if I gave you this, I gave you guys the first one, right?
We get 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, you took the first 2.
All right, yeah, I would do the first 2. Yep. So just for a minute or two, kind of think about it, and then when you're ready and your partner's ready, go ahead and talk to them about what they think about it, their interpretation of it. And again, what I actually kind of want you to think about with your stanza is think about how human nature is represented within that stanza, or how it's talked about, if it's talked about, and also hardships. What do you see as far as hardships go with the stanza that you're given? Okay? So you might have to read the poem as a whole to kind of get that out of there with what your stanza is saying. So go ahead and do that for a few minutes, then talk to your partner, and then we'll come back as a group in about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay?
We're going by ourselves first.
Yeah, think about it, and once your partner's ready and you're ready, you can go ahead and talk. Okay? Any questions? All right, awesome. Guys kind of getting the gist of it, or what you get? I hope. Yeah, hey, it's up to you. Whatever you think that it means. It's the awesome thing about poetry. Totally up to you. You guys think got something pretty good?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm just like about human nature and first.
Yeah. If you see anything in there, and you know what, you might not. If that's the case, then feel free to share that. But yeah, try to see if you can pinpoint that. Because I think that's a theme we're going to come back to within the song for sure. So, how you two doing?
Peace and
In there.
Getting there? All right, awesome.
peace and then just like.
Here we go, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys getting it? Any questions?
You
good? You good? Okay, awesome.
You know, from our camp, I was talking about finding a place to be with cold,
Partners, anything you want.
and
Your
then
partner, as far as.
having your home destroyed. Yeah, so, and for human nature, I tied that into like finding shelter.
All right, I'll give you guys about another minute, and then we're gonna come back, and I want you decide amongst yourselves who would like to share as far as sort of blending your interpretation. I finally got it up as far as kind of questions I want you to look at, if you can see it, sort of things to think about. As far as who's the narrator, who's the audience. Again, that aspect, if I go back for you guys real quick. So here's the poem itself. Like earlier we read it as a class, I would have this up during that section. Then this part I would annotate and I would show them how to do it. Now, granted, I would do 2 instead of just 1. I would change that. Then this is kind of where we're at now. So, as far as what to do on your own, what to do with your partner. So, all right? All right, so, we all ready? All right, let's come back as a class. So, the first 2 stanzas, kind of what we get out of that. First I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think about, since we read it as a class, those first 2 stanzas? Any thoughts on those? What they're about? Any ideas? Squirmy, nervous, good, yeah, very good, very good. Who do you think is who do you think is talking right now? Who do you think like the person is as far as like the narrator goes in this poem? Any ideas? Yeah.
I think the lyrical eye can be seen as somebody human or just somebody that sees the scene or this little mouse struggling.
Yeah, very good, yeah. Could be a human, right? And it could be someone witnessing what's going on with this mouse. Very good. Okay, yeah, very good. All right, real quick, for the first group, yeah, what did you guys come across as far as the third stanza goes?
We were saying that like that mouse, that even mice still need something to live. So since humans have so much, that we can afford to part with a little bit of it, just to help these mice live.
Good. Yeah. Very good. Yep. Kind of give up a little bit and it won't go really recognized. Yeah, because it's good. Very good. Anything else? As far as goes? No, that's good. That's very good. Yeah. 4 stanza. What do you guys think?
We had so the house got destroyed because of some winds, like Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And then it was cold, and they didn't have anything to build a new one, and December was almost coming.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Time? Okay. All right. Just to kind of wrap it up, so for this lesson, again, I would have to go through each one, let them know what they want to say. And the whole objective for my lesson is the theme is friendships, hardships, and human nature. So using this poem, and we're revolving it around Of Mice and Men. That's kind of our unit text. So this poem was an inspiration kind of by John Steinbeck in naming it Of Mice and Men. And so we kind of used that. And so I would incorporate this as a pre-reading activity to focus on those 2 concepts of human nature and hardships, because I think in this poem they definitely get at those concepts. So throughout the discussion process, I would have more time to kind of extract what I'm trying to get at, as far as focusing on those things. For example, you were talking about Mother Nature. I would bring up, well, how does Mother Nature how people face hardships through Mother Nature, as we noticed through the mouse. So things like that. But that's all I got. So.